Hey everyone, this is TG from ToyGander.com, and today we're going to review some custom Mario minifigures. So let's go ahead and take a gander. I have a few shoutouts: Nicola Milanov, Mabeb, Fantabulous Brick Films, and That Dude 245. Here is a thumbs up to you. Thank you so much for watching Toy Gander, and now on to the figures. I'm going to kick this thing off by opening up Toad, and be sure to wait around until the end of the video because I'm going to show you how I made a custom Mario Odyssey figure for the upcoming Mario title for the Nintendo Switch coming up pretty soon, so be sure to hang out for that. Let's go ahead and open him up. If you're used to watching my videos, you know that a couple videos ago I did a Street Fighter minifigure video with JLB. And let me tell you, they did it again, and not in a good way. Looking at this figure, there are some things off. The first thing that's most noticeable is the color on the top here. The hat doesn't fit. The good news is, I think the next one actually has a red top, so I'm going to flip-flop those two, and that should be fine. Other than that, the joints are very stiff. This bottom foot piece, the feet are like not completely molded, so they don't actually fit in there very well. The parts that they do actually very well are the printings. The printings on the torso are great. I like the fact that he has these short feet, so that makes sense because it really ties in well with the video game. The printing's a little bit off on this hat piece, and I think I see a little bit of a thumbprint in the white ink there. So that's a bit of a disappointment. And the very goofy part about this is, whatever reason, they gave Toad a power saw. I don't remember the Mario game that had him include a power saw, but I'll put it in his hand just for kicks. And then there's some extra pieces. Honestly, I'm not interested in doing those, so let's move on to the next character. This is the other Toad, and I think this might be the Toad from like Treasure Hunter or that Wii U game that came out. It was a puzzle game. Leave it in the comments if you know which one exactly this one is. So the same thing pretty much goes for this guy. The connection between his legs and his torso is very, very light, so it just kind of falls in there. I would have to probably super glue that in order to stick it in there right. I think the hat color is a little bit off or different. I'm going to probably flip-flop those two. But even so, there's these stars on here which don't exactly tie in. And I'm not 100% sure. There might be some type of Mario game that includes this character. I don't know. On his his left arm, I guess, there was a whole bunch of extra plastic still from the mold. I mean, it's just really pathetic. And if you look at these stands too, like these stands don't even line up. Like, what's up with that? I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. They feel very cheap and chintzy, so I'm not a big fan of this. Other than that, the thing that they do well, and I'm going to show you towards the end of the video too, the thing that they do well is the printing. The printing is actually nice, bright, and vibrant, so we're going to try and connect that into another toy and make our own, but so far a little bit disappointed in these. This one is the wise old Toad, and I don't know his name, but I remember him in, I want to say, Mario Sunshine. Let's go ahead and open him. This one I actually enjoy. This one, the printings, not only is the printing great on this one, but the connection in between the feet and the torso is really good. The connection on the arms actually fit very nicely. The printing on the face is good, and I believe this is the correct color and the spots on here that he has within the game. So they did a great job on this one. And this, I think they wanted to make something else, but it kind of looks like he has a telescope or something, so I'm just going to leave it like that. But this one actually is a pretty good figure. Let's move on. Next up is Wario, and guess what, guys? I already see through the package. Do you see what's wrong? Yeah, he's missing his leg. JLB, you... shake my fist at you. Alright, let's open him up and see if we can repair him. Okay, here we go. Here's the Wario. I'm going to swap out this Joker legs and see if that color is close enough to work. Alright, well, it's a little bit off, but I guess it's close enough to where it's tolerable. The down part is, okay, I guess I squeezed it down close enough to where you could barely see the white in between there, or the space in there. So it looks close enough. Now, the main thing that I think the reason what interested me the most about these figures is the printing on the face. I think that they did these main characters actually very well for the face, and even the torsos look pretty good. So if you're going to get these characters, guys, get them for that reason alone, and I think it'll just, you can custom swap out parts and just make your own that probably will look a little bit better, but then you don't have to go through the trouble of customizing these to get a Mario, because we're probably never going to see, unfortunately, Lego Mario, because I think K'NEX owns the licensing to it. So looking at the figure, I like the front printing on here. Again, the face printing is probably the part that stands out the most, although I would have liked the normal Wario eyes. They look a little bit off. The hat might be a little bit too big, but for the character, it's pretty good. The silly part about this is they include these swords. I actually want to see the Wario game with these swords, because I think that would be cool, but unfortunately I think JLB just made up their own thing again. Luigi! Yay! They kind of got one right. This is the first time actually it looks decent. It's not missing any pieces. Probably next to this one right here, because I did actually like this one. So it's pretty accurately portrayed here. I like the face printing. The face printing is a little bit off to scale. Same thing with the hat. The hat might be a little bit larger than it needs to be, but the best part about this is the torso and the leg print. That is spot on to what the video game represents. The shoes, they put like this little half circle on the bottom there for green shoes. Maybe they could have just taken the green all the way around, wrapped it around the back, but given this company's current standards, I would never see them actually following up with that. So I actually like the back printing too. The back printing is overall pretty decent. And the character is done very well. Very nice job for Luigi within a Lego form. He does include this hammer. It's probably the most appropriate weapon or accessory you can give him. He did include this wrench. I've never seen him with a wrench, so I'm going to leave it out. But this one is my favorite so far. And now we have Mario! I'm actually excited. I'm excited that this guy's not missing anything. He's a complete character. There's no smudges on his torso or his legs. The connection between his body and his legs is a little bit weak, but I can fix that with a little bit of glue. Other than that, the printing looks pretty good. He does include the same accessories as Luigi. The printing on the front looks great. The face is a little bit blocky, a little bit darker than what I would have expected. Like, it just kind of blends a little bit together with his nose and his eyes and his mustache. And his mouth. His mouth's completely a part of that. But we'll fix that in just a few seconds. But the back printing looks decent as well. So overall, this is a decent characterization of Mario within Lego form, but I think we can improve it a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, and there we go. This is the custom Mario Odyssey minifigure, and I already know what a few of you guys are going to say, that some of you guys out there are not a big fan of the big head Legos, but I will say this. I have a comic book guy standing right here, and it's very close to the scale of comic book guy. Maybe a little hair bigger, but it's not too far off. So this is an official Lego, just to give you an idea, like if Lego were to make it, it'd be pretty close to that. Other than that, what I did, guys, is I took this Mario Kart. This was, I want to say maybe K'NEX or something like this, and I had it lying around, and I was just like fiddling around with it, and sure enough, the whole thing just popped right off, and the hole was already drilled in the bottom of it, and it's a perfect fit for the Lego top. It just fits on there very snugly. You flip it upside down and it's not going to fall off or anything like that. So that's good news. And what I did for the top here, the hat, I cleaned it off. There was a Mario emblem underneath it, and I took a printout. I scaled down the printout from the actual image on the internet, scaled it down, cut it out, and I put nail polish over there so it actually is going to stay on there for a while, and I don't have to worry about it. But that's what I have right here. Leave it in the comments and tell me what you think. If there's anything that you would have done differently, I'd love to hear about it. Alright guys, we're doing a little bit different today. There is not a Where's the Waldo, find the incorrect minifigure today. What I'm going to ask is, what figures do you guys want to see? What custom LEGO figures do you guys want to see in 2017? Put it in the comments below because I'd love to hear what you guys want. And honestly, this channel is all for you guys. So anything that you want me to do, I'd love to do it in some of the next upcoming videos. Guys, that's what I have for today. Please click that thumbs up button. It really does help out the channel and I would greatly appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe, and until next time, you can help us take a gander.